So you want to learn about wholesaling. There's a lot of lessons in a story. So let me start with my story on how I did my first wholesale deal. So I told you I hit the ground running. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was led by making sure that I get great information to make the best decisions possible. And I had that with my title guy. I put out bandit signs, and I remember the exact bandit sign that I had. I took the bandit sign and I put it up on the pole with a stapler, and it was right near this unit. And just remember, it was 2011, so all of the properties are a lot cheaper and the numbers were a lot lower. I wish they were still that. But that's not the case. So I remember getting this call. It was a young lady that had a unit that she wanted to get rid of. She was going through a breakup with her then ex-husband, and she needed to start over and get rid of this unit as fast as possible. So I was able to take a look at the unit, and I made an offer of $19,000, and she went for it. Yeah, so I got a condo under contract for $19,000. I wish I kept it. So I got that under contract, and I knew I was gonna win on this particular deal just because I bought it right. Real estate is about buying it right on the front side. So I bought it right. I got it under contract. I was super excited. I knew by this time I had added buyers to my list, and I had one particular that was going to pick it up for me. So I had him look at it. I got it under contract for $28,000. So that's a $10,000 spread, right? We're gonna double close. That's something that's very common in real estate now. So we're going through the transaction. They have an end buyer for a higher number. So there is gonna be 2 double closes on this particular sale. And during this process, there was a lien or something like that came up on the property title. So we had to jump through some hoops. We had to give some credit to make the deal close, but the deal closed. I gave a little bit, and the deal closed, and I made $8,000 on my first transaction. And that was just moving paper. So I was super excited. That helped me pay for part of my wedding. I was paying for all of my wedding myself, myself and my wife. So I had a lot of motivation during that time to move. So I didn't have just a transition to make me move. I also had this wedding that was bearing down on me that I had to pay for, that was making me move as well. So sometimes having a push, an external push, is a good thing. I would say it's a good thing all the time, right? It depends on perspective, on how you look at things. So I got the $8,000 check. I remember looking at it, and it just gave me a surge of energy because that was my first transaction. It was successful. I pushed it through, and it helped me pay for my wedding. And now I got real estate in my blood. All right? I got wholesaling in my blood, and that's kind of how I got started. And I remember on the back side of the transaction, she didn't have a ton of money. So I did have to provide a service for her. I helped her move. I got the U-Haul. I paid for the guys. My wife helped find her an apartment. And those extra things were just something that I naturally did. That will help you separate yourself from anybody else and separate yourself from any other investor. All right, it's just those small details of care, thinking about somebody's thought, that helps the long way. So that's my experience. So one of the things I learned is you get paid for solving problems, right? And the bigger problems you're able to solve, the more you're going to be able to get paid. So that was an experience that I couldn't find that experience anywhere else, but I had to do that first deal to gain experience, to solve a problem, so I could get paid. So in Proverbs 14:23, it says, all hard work brings a profit, but all talk brings poverty, right? So anytime I see different scripture, my immediate thought is, why did they put that in there? Why did they feel like the need to put that in there? So, we teach on biblical principles. All hard work brings profit. That means you can't be idle, all right? You have to be willing to take these next steps. And it's easier to take the next step once you have a guide, all right? There's years of experience or lumps that you could avoid by hiring a coach. If you ever need a coach, please call us. We'll be able to help you out and understanding exactly what it looks like to be a professional. This is actually what I'm doing right now. I'm putting one step in front of the other in growing my coaching business, providing nothing but the best information when it comes to real estate, whether it's general contracting or real estate solutions. Like always, keep winning and God bless you.